Hey Limitless Nation, today you are in for a real treat. You are going to learn directly from Makeda Paul. Makeda Paul is a beautiful lady who gives her all. She gives her all with everything that she does. She inspires others to have an inspired life. After spending several years in the brick and mortar world, Makeda Paul has broadened her horizons to include the internet world. She provides social media management, graphic design, and marketing skills. Makeda Paul empowers me to keep staying limitless. In today's masterclass, you are going to learn directly from the one and only Makeda Paul. Let's dive into it.
Well, before you dive into today's masterclass session, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. It allows you to receive notification about every single time we have uploaded a new video and showing you how to live a limitless life. Now, if you want to dig deeper on what you need to do to hunt your future, make sure you watch the interview that I've done with Donna Vaughn at huntyourfuture.com. It will show you how you can hunt your future on every aspect of your being. Plus, you're going to receive tips and secrets on what you need to do to tackle your days on a regular basis. Now, let's dive into today's masterclass sessions.
Welcome, Makeda Paul.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here. Now, is there anything that we did not mention in the bio that you'd like to share with the Limitless Nation?
No, just excited to connect with you and the community, and very, very excited about some of the marketing that I'm doing at the moment. So hoping to make a huge impact.
Cool. Now, here at Limitless Nation, we have a tradition of starting each and every single interview with a limitless quote or mantra. Do you have a quote or mantra that you have embedded into your life?
Yes, I am a strong believer in lifting as I climb. So as I climb the ladder to success, helping those with the knowledge and jewels and experience that I have so that they can further their journeys similarly to how I am doing so myself.
Okay. Now, Makeda, what is one challenge that you've had to overcome to get to where you're at now?
That is a good question. I think that one of the biggest challenges I have had has been with my health. So I had a pretty extensive mental health battle, and it set me back in many ways. But in my opinion, only set me back for the comeback, right? So it was a challenge graduating from college and everything going well, and then having to deal with mental health issues that kind of put halts on some of the things that I had been preparing for my whole life. But I was, and I am, currently bouncing back from that, and I've used it as a teachable moment and an opportunity to show others that there are but few obstacles that you're not going to be able to overcome so long as you're committed to overcoming them.
So you didn't let this challenge stop you from getting to where you're at now and living your limitless life. But tell us more about, we call it here an aha moment, a moment where everything changed, where you went from this difficult spot and everything changed and that you were able to get to this spot simply because something shifted.
Okay. So one of the things as I was pursuing a career in digital marketing or online marketing, was constantly absorbing information and reaching out to mentors. And I'd have to say that my real aha moment was when I met Henry at Peter Wolfing's event in New York City. Probably it was about a few weeks ago now. So a lot of times going through a training and you're taking courses and things like that, I'd constantly get on mentorship calls or coaching calls with people that had results that I wanted to duplicate, right? And I was just always kind of taken aback by the fact that they often mentioned things that I had studied but had not implemented, right? And also taking into consideration, as I said, the mental health battle and just some battles with my health overall. And what really was my aha moment was when Henry mentioned, I said, I struggle with discipline, right? So discipline in getting things done and truly taking action and doing things that's best for myself, things like that. And what he said was, discipline is about self-love, because if you love yourself enough, then you will be disciplined in order to do the things that need to get done. And that was my aha moment, taking into consideration that, again, I felt like I had the knowledge that so many people that were making the kind of income that I wanted to have had. So the disconnect was realizing that discipline is about self-love, right? And once I just had that aha moment, I was just kind of taken aback as to how I was able to implement things, realizing that not implementing them was a result of not loving myself enough to get things done. Does that make sense?
That makes complete sense, because when you, as you said, when you love yourself, then you can put into place a process, or just, as you said, disciplines to get things done that will overall benefit you and move you forward. I know both Peter Wolfing and Henry Gold personally. They're both great guys, and I am glad that you had the chance to meet with them.
Yes.
Now, Makeda, what are you working on now?
Hope you enjoyed the masterclass session so far. Before we get into the second half of the session itself, it is very crucial for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I really don't want you to miss out on another masterclass where I'm going to share with you what other expert celebrities, Fortune 5000 companies do to become successful and live a limitless life. So make sure you subscribe right now, and every single time we upload a new video, you will receive a notification bell. This allows you to enjoy the masterclass on the regular basis. So make sure you subscribe right now. Well, as you are ready, let's get into the second half of the masterclass session.
So right now, it's funny because one of my mentors said there's value in being in the right place at the right time, right? So I stumbled across this company. I've been in online marketing and network marketing for about 5 years now. Again, I've been in a few companies, had my struggles, moving along. I ran into this company, and I have already assessed that while I am a great team trainer, right, I'm not so great at the recruiting yet. I have the skill set. It's just sometimes a matter of things just not happening. But I have a leadership position on a team right now, and I train them in the digital marketing nuances that they need in order to build any business. Moving along, I always like to be partnered with or representing companies where I believe that while they have the network marketing model in place, that the value of the products is there and stand alone, right? A lot of times people are kind of dissuaded from entering companies because they feel like they have to recruit, or they feel like the focus is too much on the making of the money. Moving along, I ran into this company. It's called Viv, and what their business model is, it was started by people that had built businesses and teams in what on the Northeast, there's energy deregulation is more prevalent. And so they built teams in these ESCO companies, but the business model was broke. These ESCOs offer discount on your energy supply, but once they bring you in at a low price point, they tend to raise the price when customers are not looking. This company has come in and has provided a solution to this problem. So what it does is it researches the cheapest energy supplier and makes sure that the customers are always receiving the value that they deserve, right? The lowest price. And also, there are 60 million Americans that are currently overpaying for products and services with companies that they have simply been in for a long time and just are not knowledgeable that they do have the option of lowering their rates, right? So this company lowers your rates for you, right? They allow you to upload your bills for free to check if you're eligible for a bill, check if you're eligible for a decrease in the current rates. They do not change your services, and you do not have to change the company that you're getting these services from. So what I'm working on is I am building out a team, and I'm also building a customer base in this company, again, because it's such a powerful business model. Typically, when people are asking you to save money with them, or they want to help you save money, it involves changing things that you're familiar with, right? The company that you're using, the services that you're using, in an effort to save you money, when it is very possible that you can just go in and negotiate with the company to keep all of the things that you currently enjoy as a loyal customer and are rewarded for being a loyal customer. So
right. Now, where can the Limitless Nation go to learn more about this company?
Well, I would love if you would connect with me. I go by Makeda Markets. So that's Makeda Markets. That's on Instagram. That's on Facebook. And they can also go to www.teammakeda. That's TEAMMAKEDA.com. There you'll find all of the links for how to reach out to me on a variety of different social media platforms and just get to know a little bit more about what it is that I do.
That's all. Thank you very much for sharing that.
Thank you for having me, Donovan.
Now, in your journey, what is one habit that you have had to implement into your life that has helped you maintain this limitless lifestyle?
I'm going to say to-do lists. So oftentimes you have a million things to do. One of the biggest things that has helped me with balancing getting everything with my business done and also in my personal life done is having to-do lists. I have monthly to-do lists, weekly to-do lists, and daily to-do lists. And it's just a great way to be keeping track of all the things that you need to do, all the things that you have done, and me personally liking to just check off and give myself credit for the things that I'm able to accomplish.
I like that. Being able to articulate what you need to get done and then having that excitement when you can cross it off that it's done.
Yes, I'm big on competition and challenging myself and honoring what I have managed to complete. Very important to often just give yourself that pat on the back. Helps to move me forward anyway.
Exactly. I agree. Now, Makeda, is there a book that you can recommend, one book that you can recommend to the Limitless Nation that has helped change your life to get you to the limitless life that you're now living?
I'm going to go with Think and Grow Rich. It's a one that you hear very often, but I believe it's extremely powerful. I'll give you a little tidbit from it if that's okay. In the book, Napoleon Hill talks about someone that was, I believe it was mining, right? And so he went and he was mining and he was like, I want to say 10 feet away from gold. He bought all the equipment and he was mining and he felt like he wasn't going anywhere. And he literally stopped. I think it was, again, I don't remember the exact number. I'm going to say 10 feet just to illustrate the point. And that's often the case when people start the entrepreneurial journey and make the decision to live a limitless lifestyle. So many people stop just so close from achieving it is what it is that they set out. And what I think that you'll take from that book is that just when you think that you want to quit, it's important that you keep going, because if you continue to keep going, you're going to eventually reach it, right? And he lost out on millions when he was so close because he couldn't see that vision. So I think that's the most powerful part of the whole book. But trust me, there's a lot more. So pick it up and read it.
Absolutely. I agree with you. Now, Makeda, if you had to take a step back and re-examine your journey, but say you went back to where it was the most challenging, is there anything that you would have done differently to live a limitless life faster?
Yes. And that would be breaking out of my comfort zone. Okay. A lot of times I was obtaining knowledge, right? And not truly implementing it out of fear, right? Out of having to position myself outside of what I was comfortable with. Even, I'll tell you this video call, right? A few years ago, I would have avoided it by all means, but it's so important, especially when you're trying to live the limitless lifestyle, for you to step outside of your comfort zone, even if it's just a little bit at a time, right? Just making sure that you get outside.
Because for most people, their comfort zone is here and their success is right on the other side of it.
So true.
Exactly. Now, thank you. Where can the Limitless Nation go to find out more about you and what you have going on and just connect with you?
Okay. So as I mentioned, you can go to www.teammakeda.com. That's TEMMAKEDA.com. And that's again where I just have a list of all the places you can connect with me and see what I'm doing. I'm very active on my Facebook profile, so you can feel free to follow me there. Again, the link is in that. The link to Facebook is in that link. And yeah, I'd love to connect with you. I do enjoy actually getting to know people that reach out to me, right? I see value in speaking to people all over the world and sometimes just learning, what it is you do in Little Rock, Arkansas or New Zealand, wherever. I do actually like it. Sometimes I get busy, but I always make an effort to reach out to people and just try to connect.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Makeda.
Thank you, Donovan, and you have a great day.
Absolutely. I'm sure that our Limitless viewers and listeners have been inspired by your story. I know that I absolutely have learned a lot and am inspired by everything that you have had to say.
Thank you.
Until next time, this is Donovan saying, stay limitless.
Well, that's a wrap. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the word subscribe. And if you want to go deeper on learning on what you need to do to hunt your future, make sure you watch the interview that I've done with Donovan on what you need to do to hunt your future on every aspect of your being. This allows you to live a limitless life on every aspect of your life starting from today's forward. Plus, you are going to receive tips and tricks on what you need to do to tackle your day, tackle your challenges on every situation, every single time. So go ahead and download it right now, and until then, stay limitless forever.